So these are my cucumbers. And there's some carrots, spinach, and an eggplant in there. I just kind of threw whatever seeds in there. And then over this way, this line here is from the water system that my husband put in. And this little thing he put up for the kids so that they could play in the water, have their own little sprinkler. These are my peas. And we've gotten like 3 or 4 pickings off of these already. We have some radishes. I just threw a bunch of carrot seeds in here, but I don't see anything coming up, just a bunch of weeds that I have to pull. This is my kale, and we've been picking off this since last year, so. And next to that is garlic. There's a little tomato that's not supposed to be there, but I'm just gonna leave it. We got squash. I think this is crookneck squash. That's a tomato plant. Some onions. We've been picking off these, pick the smaller ones and then leave the bigger ones to form bulbs. And that's more squash back there. I think it's zucchini. This is the okra. These are my beans. I never have success with beans, so we'll see how these do. And all along that back row there, those are tomatoes. And there's my sweatshirt. And this is more zucchini, because we love it. Some pepper plants. We got bell peppers, jalapeno peppers. I don't know if you can see that back there, but that is a little pepper. So cute. Oh, there's even another little one. Oh, there's one back there too. I didn't even notice. And this is my broccoli. Something's eating it. I think I'm gonna pull it pretty soon. We've already picked some off of it. We got some more tomatoes back there. Some more peppers. These ones I didn't start from seed. These ones I got from the store. They are so we'll see how those do. And these are more tomatoes. We got lots of little baby tomatoes on here. And the dirt for this is just unfinished compost. I just took it all and threw it in here and covered it up. And I didn't add anything else to it. It's just a whole lot of organic matter right over the grass. Oh, we got some tomatoes back there. But these are doing pretty good for putting minimal effort into them. Oh, we had a storm a few days ago and this one broke off. But I just figured I'd let it heal itself because there was some little tomatoes on it. Just let it do its thing. And this is my corn. I think there's like 6x6, or an 8x8 bed, 64 times 3, and that's how many corn I have planted in here. I'm gonna put some beans in here with this as well. And there's those tomatoes again. And then over here, which I'm really excited about, by my compost deal, I just threw some tomato plants out here because I had so many extra. Oh, the birds. Birds are eating over here. But these are cherry tomato plants that I just kind of laid in the dirt and threw some compost over it, some horse manure compost, and they're just really growing. And then, let's see, I got another one over here. It's a little tiny one. But I figured I'd just throw them over here, and they live, because I couldn't bring myself to just let them die. There's one on this side too. It looks pretty good too. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a little tomato. But this area doesn't get a whole lot of sun. These are some wood chips or some sawdust that my husband got from a friend that I'm going to use to mix with our grass to make some more compost. These are tomatoes that I just left there. These are, I believe these are cucumbers or squash. There's some watermelon in here somewhere too. I just threw a bunch of seeds in the compost and figured I'd let it go, do its thing. If I get some, I get some. If not, oh well. But that is my garden. Oh, wait. Around the other side of the house. Hi! It's kind of a little bit of a walk to the other side of the house, but I don't want to shut the camera off. But there's the garden. There's a burn pile. We need to burn that pretty quick. It's getting too big. So, these are tomatoes. I believe these are Roma. These are Roma tomatoes. And whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I just put these in here. I wasn't originally going to put this stuff on it because I don't like the dyed mulch, but it looked so horrible and ugly back here that I just decided to do it. But we got some basil that's not doing real great. But I didn't really add anything to this area. There's a little bit of horse manure in here laid on top, and then planted these in there. So they're not quite as big as the other one, but these are determinate, so they're not gonna get super big anyway. But all my basil has this black stuff. Some of my flowers have it too. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna cut these, pull them out, and get rid of them before it spreads. Look, it's a pretty flower. She's got lots of tomatoes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14. I think there's like 18 tomato plants here. And that's it. Here's my morning glories, my favorite flower. And I threw some of these in there. And then I got a little bit of flowers growing over there. And that's it.